How do you evaluate a power with a negative base? You evaluate it by using this rule. For powers with a negative base, the following is always true. When the exponent is even, the product is a positive number. When the exponent is odd, the product is a negative number. We'll call this Rule 3. Let's look at an example to understand how this works. -2 squared and -2 cubed. Notice that when the base of a power is negative, you will see parentheses around it. -2 squared equals -2 times -2, which is 4. -2 cubed equals -2 times -2 times -2. Again, -2 times -2 equals 4. So, you're left with 4 times -2, which equals -8. Here, you got a positive number, 4, when the exponent was an even number, and you got a negative number, -8, when the exponent was an odd number. It turns out that this is always true for powers with negative bases. This means that you can look at the exponent and instantly know the sign of the answer just by checking whether the exponent is even or odd. Let's look at another example. Here you see two expressions which initially look quite similar. You have -3 squared and -3 squared. In the first case, you have the number 3 squared with a minus sign in front. 3 squared equals 3 times 3, which is 9. So in total, you have -9. In the second case, you have the number -3 squared. This is the same as -3 times -3, which is 9. You may have noticed that the answers are quite different, even if the expressions initially looked very similar. The reason for this is that there were two different bases. In the first case, the base was 3, and the minus sign was in front of the power. In the second case, however, the base was -3. The minus sign was part of the base itself. It's very important to notice what number is actually the base of the power. For powers with a negative base, the following is always true. When the exponent is even, the product is a positive number. When the exponent is odd, the product is a negative number.